Ooh, I think it's happening. Okay, we're good? I think we're good. Hi, my name is Crystal Precious. I am a burlesque dancer here in Vancouver, as well as a crazy vocalist rapper that enjoys pie and slice distribution. I just did this blog post on how to festival rave. It's something that I enjoy quite a bit. P.S. Space Coast, best one of those. If you're going to try at a festival, come to this one. My ass will be at it as well. Unclosed. I'm doing my very first vlog today, and I wanted to do it on beauty tips for confidence. So this is gender inclusive, my tips and things that I do to stay confident, because if you feel beautiful, then you're confident to go out and do whatever it is that your heart wants to do. This whole new chapter of doing this is also largely to get myself out of the habit of needing to be a perfectionist about my posts. So yeah, it's not going to be perfect. Okay. Sorry about it. I just am realizing that it's more important for me to get my stuff out there than for it to be perfect. So here I am, vulnerable with you, and I'm going to share all the little things that I say to myself to keep things sassy. So I'm going to start with two sort of psychological things that I do for myself, and then the last little bit, I'll just do some sort of practical, natural things that I do just to keep skin young looking and hair glossy and shit like that, in case you're interested. But I really think that primarily confidence is a bit of a mind fuck that you need to do to yourself gently and softly. And with intention. Fuck your mind intentionally. I guess when I was younger, I was really suffering in a lot of the ways that the capitalist beauty sort of industry wants you to suffer, in the sense that there's this big lie that beauty is scarce and that we're all in a competition to be hotter than each other, and that diversity is not good and we all need to try to match as much this image, and in order to do that we need to buy a bunch of products, most of them crappy and unnecessary. I would especially see a magazine cover, or even my friends who are itty bitty, because I'm a curvy bitch. I know you can't really see my entireness. Hi. But if you want to see my entireness, and I mean my entireness, you can come to any of my shows on Thursday night. Okay, this is tonight, Kiefer Bar. We're in Vancouver, British Columbia, by the way. I decided that what I was going to do is every time I saw an image of something that would normally I would compare myself to and be like, oh, I don't look anything like that. That makes me feel shitty. I would say, okay, that is a beautiful girl, and so am I. Trust me, let me take it from me that there's always somebody out there who thinks that your body type is the ideal body type, or that your skin tone or your, whatever your attributes are that you have, that they are amazing and attractive, and that you as a person are perfect in and of yourself. Just the way you are. You don't need to deal with all that stupid capitalist bullshit. I know that they do the Jedi thing with you, so just try to do this to yourself. This is what I automatically do, is I just add, and so am I, and so am I, and so am I. And it took me 5 years of practicing, and I still actually do it. But it took me a long time of just convincing myself that that was the case. Because you can logically think that, but getting into the habit and putting your mind into the habit of saying, and so am I, and so am I, and so am I, and celebrating our differences is really important. Second, surround yourself with people who feel you're beautiful. Most of the people that I engage with, and this is something that I deliberately do, are people who aren't superficial. So they're not judging me based on what I look like. My close friends, my crew, the people I work with, the artists at Base Coast, we all sort of understand and appreciate that, what's been happening and what's being fed to us by the media is bullshit. And and that we all have these really amazing things to contribute, and that it's important to do that. I realize that there's a little bit of a gender sort of thing where, the lies are that, with women, it's how hot you are that is the basis of how valuable you'll feel, or how valued you are, or whatever. This is the lie. And then with men, it's how successful you are and how much money you make and all that kind of shit. Success isn't necessarily measured with fucking money and public notoriety. As far as I'm concerned, even the reason why I'm sharing all this with you is because The thing that will make you the most beautiful ever is being happy. And being happy comes from, for me, doing what I feel I'm meant to do on this planet. And even if that means that you don't necessarily make money doing that, maybe you make money some other way, but as long as you're doing what it is you're supposed to be doing, I think you'll be beautiful. You're beautiful to me. So yeah, and so am I, and hang out with people who make you feel beautiful. And then just trust. You gotta just trust. That's the biggest thing too, is that so much of this shit is in our heads, and just things that we've made up or things that we've been told. And like a lot of times, like, you know, the fears that come from really exposing ourselves and showing ourselves are super unwarranted. Think about, okay, have I ever had evidence of anyone actually telling me, you know, that I look this way or I look that way, or that I'm too this or that I'm too that, or that I have weird shoulders, or whatever it is that you think? Like, if nobody's ever really told you that before, chances are it really doesn't matter. Like, nobody else really notices it. We have a rule in Sweet Soul, because we're naked so much backstage and just in general in life, that we don't do self-deprecating body image shit backstage, because it just creates more attention around it. It's just a weird slippery slope, and other people feel like they have to do that. No, don't do that. Get out of the habit of criticizing yourself. Just get out of the habit of doing that. The point is that most of it is made up, and to really ask yourself that, and to just trust that maybe it could not be the truth. Okay, so am I. Own little practice. Surround yourself. Awesome people make you feel awesome. Have faith in them, and challenge yourself as to how much of the shit you're making up, and don't dwell on that stuff. Now I'm going to get to some of the practical things. This is one of the things that I feel is the most important ever, is sunscreen. The sun is fucking crazy, especially now. Like, it's way, I don't even know what's going on, but it is, you know, a giant rock from hell that, that wants to fry our brains. What you want to do is make sure you put some effing sunscreen on your face. I've been putting a sunscreen on my face every day since I was 20, and I really feel like it has made a really big difference. So even if you like to be tan, just put a little on your face in areas where, like, things might get a little bit, like creasy or whatever you're worried about. Well, water. People don't drink enough water, ever. It's so weird. I'm always like, come on, drink all the water. Because that gives you that sort of glow and dew, and I can always tell when I haven't been drinking water. Like, I can tell immediately. Same with sleeping. So sleeping, drinking water, protecting yourself from the sun, like, basically all elements. You know what I mean? Like, rest, earthy, like fire, protection, like water, hydrate, and keep the metal off of there. Like, if you want to go with the fourth element, I really try to use products that are always paraben free. I try to use products that are sulfate free. I try not to rub toxins into my skin. Like, I'm fucking pissed off at the beauty industry. I'm mad at them enough. I really don't need them to be selling me like gas byproducts to rub into my face. So even though I know, you know, and I'm not fooled either by like greenwashing where it says super organic. Like, not everything needs to be, you know, a really fancy super duper product to be awesome and work properly. For example, every once in a while, I have oily skin, so every once in a while I like to use bentonite clay as a mask. Like, I literally use it like a tiny little teaspoon, mix it with water, and then just put it on my face, and it sucks out all the bad shit. I loved using it after a festival. Actually, I will definitely be using a lot of it post Space Coast to suck out all the like weird dust and cigarette smoke and craziness that gets into my little pores. Coconut oil, I'm sure all of you know by now because it's the best thing ever. Best makeup remover I've ever used. You just throw a little coconut oil in there, just kind of let it sit there for a minute, you know? Sit there, and then you just wipe that shit off. Boom! Done. I put coconut oil in my hands, and then if I really want to like get really soft and like squishy and like sensual about it, I'll actually put my hands in little plastic bags and then put little mitts on them and just kind of like sit there. Don't do it right now because it's summer and it's fucking hot out. But but like, you know, just sit there or like sleep in that. You can do that with your feet. You'll have such supple, soft, beautiful hands. It's just Oh, it's so much fun. Do that with your bentonite clay. Oh, girl. Woo! It's like, you know, $4 spa. For my hair, chia seeds. Chia seeds. Aside from coconut oil, probably the most important part of life. Wow. So chia seeds are these delicious little seeds that, you know, used to put in a small animal and it would grow. Chia. And Wayne's World had it in the commercial. And now we just eat them. And they are full of fiber and antioxidants and omega-3s and just really, really good shit. They make you full instantly and they make your hair grow like crazy. I have no idea what it is about it, but like since I've been doing chia seeds every, you know, you can't really see my hair because of the, let me just turn on another light here. Things are going to get intense. By the way, if you have tips on lighting vlogs, if I'm going to DIY them, let me know. So I don't know if you can even really see. There's kind of a little bit of a blind, but I've got all this hair, and I swear to God, the chia seeds have really helped. Kimmy Carolyn, my hairdresser from heaven. If you live in Vancouver, call a bitch. She'll get you sorted. And it's also super good for your nails. Your nails grow really fast as well. Like I just can't believe the difference. So try it out. I've had a bunch of friends who say that they love it. And they're these teeny little seeds, and they make a little gel. When you add water to them, and then yeah, you can eat it. All right, darlings. Thanks. This was my first vlog. I hope it was okay. Yeah, I love you, and I'm gonna see you with this so soon. Woo! Okay, peace out. Mwah.